Today I've got some brand new mythics to show you inside of Fortnite, and especially one of these is awesome. It is the Foundation's Rift Rifle. Now quick, before we get into it guys, if you are hoping for next week off of school, just a super relaxing week, wouldn't that be amazing? Leave a like on the video, but be fast. But yes, we're going to be going over a couple different new mythic items, as well as a bunch of other fun stuff like glitches with current mythic items on the map, and more. Oh, and be sure to comment down below the name of this skin right here. I'm curious to see how many of you are Fortnite experts and know the name of it. Now guys, on another note here, I've been making a lot of changes to my gaming setup and office, especially with the giant Snorlax here, but it's missing something. And guys, that is where Displate comes in, the sponsor of today's video. Now, if you want to take your setup to the next level, one of the best ways to do so is with Displate posters. And they are different from other posters in that they are literally made of metal, making them super durable and also just have a really cool finish. On top of that, they have thousands and thousands of designs. Even the way you place them on the wall is really unique. They give you these magnets that make it super easy to attach them, so setup is a breeze. And maybe the best thing out of all of this is that for every print purchase, they plant one tree. I mean, that's just incredible. Now guys, if you click the link down below in the description, you can get 1 to 2 displates for 23% off, or if you get 3 or more displates, you can get 29% off your order. It'll be automatically applied at checkout. Just make sure you click the link below. So what are you waiting for? Go get some Displate posters. All right, guys, so hopping into it here with the first thing I want to talk about before we hop into the brand new mythic item, there's actually a glitch with the SpiderMan mythics that I gotta show you. Well, at least it's kind of a glitch. Basically for this, we just need to go into something like Battle Lab, and 2 things that we need in order to do this are, first of all, obviously the SpiderMan mythic, which for that, I think we can find it right down here at this area near Rocky Reels. So let's go ahead and grab one of these. There we go. There's the Spider-Man backpack. And there is the Spider-Man mythic, the Spider-Man web shooter specifically. Now, the second thing we need in order to do this is just a bunch of materials. So like, we're going to grab these trees right here. And since we're in Battle Lab, we get like so many materials from them. About a full stack should be enough just like that. Sweet. So now that we have all of this stuff, we're just going to build a staircase all the way up to the sky barrier. You'll see why in just a second, but yeah, this part takes a little bit of time, so just skip ahead. And there you have it. We are all the way at the sky barrier. So now that we have this gigantic ramp, there's something weird that happens with the Spider-Man mythics. Like just as an example here, if we glide on forward with the Spider-Man item, we bounce like that and go flying down the ramp, which is honestly super crazy. Did you see how fast we went? That was amazing. So yeah, for some reason, the Spider-Man mythic actually bounces you if you're going downwards, but there's something else you can add to that to make it even better. So if we just fly on up to the top here, if we go into our emotes, and I think it may have to be a traversal emote. What would be funny? There's one, where's the pogo stick? Yeah, this one, the boing emote. If you use that emote right after you attach to the ramp, just like this, you can actually use that emote in the air. Oh, wait, no, I messed up. No. All right, this time, let's try that again. Use the web shooters, then use the emote, and I think we can hold forward just like that. Yeah, check it out. We are bouncing all the way down at super speed. That's crazy. But again, you can do that with any emote as long as it is traversal. So like, here we go, the little warthog bouncing all the way down. Oh no, I got out of it. Now hold on a second. That also makes me curious. Since we gain so much speed, what happens if we bounce off of like tires at the bottom of that ramp? Like that has got to send us absolutely flying, right? All right, so let's give this a try. I'm just going to use the Spider-Man mythic, hold forward, and that's going to make us bounce like this right onto the tires. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got launched a decent amount. That it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be, but it was still pretty cool. But hopping into it here, guys, with one of the 2 brand new mythics, the first I want to talk about is maybe less cool than the second one, but it's still pretty awesome. It is a brand new mythic Shockwave Bow. That's right, guys. A variant of the old bow that we saw back in chapter 2. Now, what's interesting about this is that if you go into Fortnite Creative right now, you can actually use one of the mythic bows, which was Raz's mythic explosive bow. And honestly, just using all of these mythics brings back so many memories. But according to Hypex, he said that there's an upcoming / unfinished boss mythic Shockwave Bow. He also says that it's already been added in creative, but I looked around and I wasn't able to find it. Trust me, I looked. I really wanted to find this one. All that I could really come across is the legendary variant, which is still pretty cool, but it's not the one I was hoping for. before. And again, as he had said, it is a boss mythic, which means that it would be dropped by a boss, obviously. Now, which boss that would be on the current Chapter 3 map, I'm not exactly sure. What do you guys think? Which one of the bosses or NPCs on the map right now do you think deserves a mythic Shockwave Bow? Now, before we hop into the main mythic of this video, there's another glitch I want to show you here that's just kind of a funny glitch that actually has to do with the sanctuary location right down here. And again, this one's really weird. So now that we're gliding on down, specifically, we want to go to the main building at the southern side of the sanctuary. So the opposite side of the water. And do we have anybody else gliding down here? Because wait a second, no! What are you doing? Why is the scientist all the way over here? He broke through the glitch that I was just going to show you guys. This wall right here is actually really glitchy. Okay, we may have to reset here, but like if I build up there, like for example right here, there's this opening in the wall that you cannot walk through for some reason. There's just an invisible barrier that blocks your path and keeps you from walking through this open area. Okay, seriously, buddy, what is your problem? He just turns around and looks at me. All right, I'm fine. But I gotta show you the main one here, so let's restart the match. Hey, let's go. The scientist didn't decide to break it this time. There's also a ton of tents out here for some reason. But yeah, this is what the main area looks. So again, you run into it and you can't get through. What is happening here? Also, on top of that, you can break this piece right here, and it makes an even wider opening that you still cannot walk through. Like, what? This area is giant, and there's just a invisible barrier that keeps you from walking through. Now, moving on here to the second of the mythic weapons. This one is super cool. And basically what happened is I was recently going to hop into a solo match when I noticed that the picture for solos itself, which shows the foundation, he's holding a weapon that we haven't seen in game yet. But take a look at it. It's this super cool looking rifle that has like a rift orb in the center of it. Now, this is completely different from the mythic that he carries in game currently, which is just a variant of the MK7, which obviously begs a lot of questions like, what is this weapon he's holding in the image, and when are we going to be able to get it? Now guys, something you may remember about this is we actually got to see how it works during the Chapter 3 event. That's right, about a month ago when we got to see that cinematic, we did get to see the foundation using this exact weapon, and it shoots out like a rift that absorbs a bunch of enemies into it and teleports them away. So that's why it's being called like the rift rifle, but considering that we see it inside of this image, it has to be an item that we're going to be seeing in the very near future. And obviously it's going to be a mythic considering that it's the foundation's like go-to weapon, but I'm super excited to see it. And then another thing I wanted to talk about on the map here that has to do with weapons is actually a secret spot on the map. So for this one, we need to take a look around. I still need to explore a lot of locations, but if we take a close look inside of the water areas, we can sometimes spot a special area, which I believe is this one right here. Now, you may know about this, but you may not know about certain secrets with this location. And oh my gosh, it is right off the battle bus. So we gotta jump out and head on down there, try and beat everybody to this location. It should spawn here unless, oh, you've got to be kidding me. The map wasn't right? Bro, what do you mean? The map was messing with us. It's not actually here. And why does it say I still have a Hunter bolt action sniper rifle for my pickaxe? That's so weird. Okay, hold up. We gotta try this again. So actually, the funny thing about this spot is that it actually moves around the map. So even though it does show up on the map down here, it's actually going to be elsewhere. Now that means we're going to have to try and see it from the battle bus. I don't even know if this is possible. All right, I am looking here and I do not know where it is. Oh my gosh, wait a second. It's right there. It threw me off because it was literally right next to this location. But yes, we've got the secret boat and somebody else already looted this area. How did they spot it from up here? Well, this is going to be intriguing because somebody is definitely inside. What's up, buddy? I found you and you're going to get eliminated. No way. I can't believe that actually worked. They probably had no idea I was going to drop in that late. But hey, we got all of the loot from this dude. However, we don't get to see all the special loot that this area actually drops. But yeah, the washout wharf is a location that rotates around the map. So each match, it's actually in a different spot. And like, for example, here, if we hop into Battle Lab, you can can see that it has now spawned near the sanctuary on the right side of the map. And like, check out all of the loot that can actually spawn here. We've got a chest up here that happens to be rare this time. It won't always be rare, obviously. And then you've got an upgraded chest right here, which can give you even better loot. Purple AR right there. That's awesome. You've also got a bunch of like these right here for consumables. And check this out. There's a ton of these slurp barrels to give you 50 shield right off the bat. But that's just the top floor. If we go down to the bottom floor, there's another one of those upgraded chests, which gave us another purple rarity item, 3 more slurp barrels, and another chest over on this side on top of a bunch of consumable boxes. Doesn't look like there's anything else out here except like a floor spawn. You could even go fishing. There's fishing barrels. You've got one of these right here, so you can pick up like either a flopper or whatever pops out of that area, and even more slurp barrels in this spot, which you can quickly use to get HP. And don't forget about the ammo boxes over on this side as well. This area is literally incredible. Oh, and also like as a bonus trick, I remember that this right here can actually give you a lot of materials, like 85 I got right there. And oh my gosh, no way. There's actually a supply drop on top of it as well to get you some really good loot. Got a launch pad and another epic rarity SMG. This place is literally OP. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos coming out soon. Also, if you're a fan of Minecraft, be sure to check out this video right here in the bottom left. I just uploaded it on my second channel. You gotta see it. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.